So, today we're going to talk about 6 reasons why your sales and marketing funnel may be failing you. I know it's a bit of a theme since my last episode was also about funnels and the difference between posting on social media and using a funnel to get leads for your business. But I felt called to create this episode because someone a few days ago reached out to me on Instagram and said, absolutely no funnels for their business. Never. And I thought that was really interesting. I was really curious and asked what prompted this perspective. I was really, truly curious. Something bad must have happened for sure. Now, I didn't get an answer, so I got to wondering, can you really have a business without some kind of funnel? When you realize how prevalent funnels are in business, and my brain started to mull all of this sales and marketing stuff. And I know who does that, right? Well, the answer is me because I love business strategy, and I just found this kind of fascinating. And I feel like the answer is that really, almost everything is a funnel. Even doing a business solely by referral creates a customer funnel to some degree. Even signs on a storefront is a sort of a funnel as well. So my answer to what happened to this person, right, who didn't want funnels ever in their business, and this may be an absolutely wrong assumption, by the way, I just want to say that, but it must have been that they had tried funnels and something went really wrong. So they were like, no more. So I figured it might be a really great topic because I do believe in funnels and I want to talk about what might be going on in your funnel that's causing it to fail for you and your business. And that way you can go and check your funnel and get things back on track. So with that, let's get to today's episode. Welcome to the Next Level Sales Podcast, the podcast where sales, spirituality, and business come together so that you can build your dream business, accomplish big goals, and make the world a better place, one conversation and one client at a time. I'm your host, Jessie Quinby Hearns, and after more than 20 years of personally doing, as well as coaching successful business people in the skills and systems of sales, marketing, lead generation, offer strategy, negotiation, and follow-up, I've learned a few things. One of the biggest is that most people don't love doing these activities. They'd really rather be doing something else. And 2, how we approach lead generation and sales energetically makes a huge difference in our success and our impact. As you're likely aware, there's a lot of yucky, pushy lead generation and selling going on out there that just annoys people. So it's no wonder that sales, lead generation, and follow-up get a bad rap. But I like to approach them differently from an energetically positive place where what we do is about genuine connection and positive impact, helping those we touch live their lives to their fullest potential and have some fun while we're helping them and growing our business. So that's what Next Level Sales is all about. I want to inspire you, motivate you, share some stories that will help you grow yourself and your business to the highest levels you aspire to. The possibilities are as big as you want them to be, and it's an amazing journey. I am so glad to have you here with me. With that, let's get to today's episode. So I want to start with some basics, getting everybody on the same page, so to speak. What exactly is a sales and marketing funnel and what does it do? Yes, I know that question is really boring, but stay with me for a second because this is important and I'm going to keep it simple with real life examples. Okay, a funnel at a high and simple level is something that brings awareness to people who don't know you. It invites them to get to know you and your product and your service. It starts by raising awareness, which sounds like, this is something new. Let me check it out. It moves that person towards interest or desire for something, where they're thinking, let me learn a little bit more. Then it moves the customer into the consideration stage. This would be where they had a short list of a couple of different offers or products that they're considering. And then it moves them into intent, where they're saying, I like this. I'm going to buy this one. I'm going to move forward with this offer. And then it actually moves that person into the purchasing phase where they become a customer. Now, keep in mind, if the person loses interest anywhere along the way, they can exit themselves if they want to on this information journey. It is an intentionally built path that's created for people to get to know you and your offer, and for you to build a relationship with them and build that like and trust factor. And then these people who do like what you're talking about will have the opportunity to buy and become a customer. And don't businesses need leads and customers to be in business? The very definition of business is the practice of making your living or making money by producing a product or buying and selling products. And doesn't everyone need leads to eventually turn into customers who buy your products or services? Okay, now this is not rocket science. The easy answer is yes. And if funnels are intended to expand people's awareness of your business, right? You're reaching out and expanding who gets to know who you are, what your offer is, and allows those people a chance to get to know you better. If they like what you're saying, that's a good thing, right? So of course, it would be really frustrating to create a funnel that doesn't work when you want and need those leads to support your business. So what might be going on that causes a funnel to fail? Why would a funnel not work? Well, I came up with 6 critical reasons why a funnel might not work for you. Now, there may be more, or you may simplify this list to fewer than 6, but this is the list that I came up with. Okay, number 1 is very simple and basic, and that is your offer just isn't good. Maybe it's something that people really don't want or need. That's very simple, very basic, right? Number 1. Number 2 is your messaging may be off. So maybe you don't understand what your audience needs. Maybe you're not talking their language. Maybe you aren't being you. That can actually really affect your messaging as well. Number 3 is that your funnel is too complicated, so people are confused. That can definitely affect how people will continue or not continue to move through a funnel. Number 4 is potentially you are targeting the wrong people. Maybe you're targeting the wrong audience. Number 5 is wrong promotion. This would be maybe your call to action. This is your incentives, the things that are helping people to consider you and kind of a win for them to want to purchase with you. And number 6 is not following up. So the follow-up may not technically be part of a funnel, but it is really important to continue to move people towards a purchase with you, both before and after the sale. You know, you need to stand out from the crowd. And as you well know, the crowd is big and you don't have much time to capture people's attention. So each of these components are really critical in opening up the flow of your funnel and having people move smoothly and effortlessly through your funnel, from first becoming aware of you and your offer all the way through to becoming a customer. So let's apply each of these 6 potential issues to a really simple business model. One of my favorite examples is an ice cream truck on the beach. Now, you might say, is an ice cream truck on the beach really a funnel? And I say, yes, I think so. An ice cream truck sitting on the beach. Picture this. You're out there on the beach in your chair. You're with your family. The ice cream truck drives up and parks in the middle of where all the cars are parked, where everyone can see them. Do you think your kids don't see this truck parked over there? Or maybe they're wondering why suddenly all these other kids are bugging their parents to go check out what's happening up in the parking lot? The truck makes you aware of who they are, okay? So you may not have done business with them before. You may not be familiar with their ice cream. It creates desire. So who doesn't want ice cream on a hot summer day? You move into consideration of which ice cream treat you might want as you sit in your beach chair and you look at all those great pictures on the side of the truck. And boy, the family sitting next to you who just went over there and got treats, don't those treats look good? And then you become a customer yourself, where you actually get up from your chair and you head over to the truck with your family and you buy ice cream. And if you're the ice cream truck owner, you could even move beyond this basic funnel flow of moving someone from awareness to your ice cream all the way through becoming a purchasing customer, maybe by offering a loyalty card in exchange for their email. So when they get their 10th ice cream treat for free, you also as a business now have their email so that you can let them know where your ice cream truck will be on the weekend so that they can find you and bring you more business. Things like this just take a little creative thinking and business strategy. See, this funnel works really well because the ice cream truck knows their audience. It has big pictures of all kinds of treats posted on the outside of their truck. Treats for kids, treats for adults. Everyone's included here, right? And even if the parents forgot about the truck, do you think the kids are not going to remind their parents every 15 minutes that there's an ice cream truck sitting right over there waiting with those Dippin' Dots or some other novelty goodie that kids just love? And you just sitting there as your afternoon goes on and you're getting hotter and hotter, it creates a desire for ice cream, even if you didn't want ice cream to begin with. So the truck itself becomes a huge call to action sitting there right in front of you. So you go buy ice cream. You know what I'm talking about. I know you do. So if we apply the 6 mistakes to our ice cream truck funnel, let's see what happens, okay? So number 1, your offer isn't any good. So this would be an example if you served only the worst ice cream flavors ever. Now, Google helped me here. I had to go do a little research on what some real ice cream flavors are that might be pretty unattractive in a sales funnel. So here we go. Real ice cream: fish and chips gelato, mustard ice cream, crushed wasabi peas ice cream, chicken wing ice cream, pit viper ice cream. You get the drift. So if your ice cream truck served only these flavors of ice cream, everybody's going to steer clear of the truck. These flavors might kill the customer attraction and buying conversion at the ice cream truck. You need a good offer to get people interested in seeing what you do and learning more. Okay, number 2, the number 2 challenge is that your messaging may be off, okay? So you're not talking their language. Now, in this example with the ice cream truck, if the ice cream truck missed on the messaging, it might look something like this, where you have a truck that has those peel and stick letters that you can get at the big box hardware store, right? Peel and stick letters that aren't put on quite straight, that just says ice cream on the side of the truck. There's nothing else. So do you think people are going to go to a truck that doesn't have appealing messaging about what they offer? No, if it's just got these kind of randomly placed letters that say ice cream on the outside of a plain truck, people are going to probably steer clear of a truck like that. It's like one of those scary trucks that your mom used to tell you to cross the street and avoid when you were a kid. So you need to speak to your audience, talk their language, show them who you are and how you can help them. That's what draws people in. Okay, number 3, it's too complicated. Maybe people are confused. So this is the opposite of what we just talked about. This is oversharing, making what you offer people too complicated. They won't take the time to figure it out. So if the ice cream truck is so plastered with images and prices and everything is everywhere on top of each other, the buyers will just be confused. They might have to walk around the truck a couple of times just to see what it is you offer. And maybe the prices are overlapping, so they really don't know what price is for which ice cream treat. So they just hesitate. And when things get too complicated, people have a tendency to just stop. They'll go find another ice cream truck, or maybe they'll not buy it all. They'll just go back to their cooler and see what they have in their cooler that they brought from home. Look, we're all so busy. We have so much on our minds already. We avoid complicated and unclear purchases. And clearly this is going to impact the success or failure of your funnel. So simple and easy to understand rules the day here. Okay, number 4, you've got the wrong audience. You're targeting the wrong people. So in this case, if the ice cream truck chose to sit in the middle of a lactose intolerant conference and it didn't have any dairy-free options, that would be not knowing your audience. This is going to impact their leads and sales. And in that moment, your funnel is not going to experience the success that you want. Okay, number 5, this is about promotion. This is how you are incentivizing people to buy from you. So in this case, if you have an ice cream truck and you've priced all of the treats at $20 a piece, that's the wrong promotion, the wrong incentive to get people to buy. Okay, it's definitely going to impact people's interest in purchase of your ice cream. Now, promotions can take many shapes, but if they don't appeal to what your clients would want, they will not have the impact or increase someone's desire to buy from you. A promotion should be a win for your customer. Make them really happy to be making a decision to buy from you. And number 6, not following up. Okay, now an ice cream truck may not seem like it needs to follow up, but what missed opportunities for additional business might they be losing if they don't follow up? Now, like going back to that example of giving out loyalty cards in exchange for an email, the company could, if they had emails, send out where they plan to be next weekend. They could be offering their services for parties and things like that, all of which could generate more business, amplifying the success of the funnel. So the key with follow-up is once you've had contact with someone and they've expressed interest in what you offer, follow-up is a way to build more of a relationship with that person. Build them into a loyal and devoted customer over the long run. And oftentimes, your customer is already in your sphere, on your email list. They just needed some more time to decide who they wanted to work with, what offer they actually wanted to move forward and purchase. Now, listen to these statistics from Forbes magazine about funnels. Okay, here's the quote. It starts, "So why do businesses need sales funnels? Because they are incredibly effective ways to turn leads into customers. In fact, companies that create an easy buying process are 62% more likely to win a high-quality sale. Moreover, companies that excel at nurturing leads generate 50% more sales-ready leads at 33% lower cost." That's the end of the quote. Now that is a lot of numbers, so let's simplify it and say it again. If the buying process is easy, you are 62% more likely to get the buyer. That's crazy, right? Simple is better because you're going to be 62% more likely to get the buyers when it's simple. And if you do a good job of getting leads in the front, right, into your funnel, you're going to have 50% more ready-to-buy customers at 33% lower cost, right? These people, there'll be more people for you to talk to, more people considering your offer, and the cost of getting that customer is 33% lower. This is huge. Who doesn't want 50% more quality leads at a third of that cost? So it's really important to work the kinks out in your funnels, get them flowing. Knowing your audience, honing in on your messaging, crafting a simple to understand yet irresistible offer, and creating an effective follow-up system are all key to funnels working. And once you figure this out for your funnel becomes a repeatable system and process within your business that consistently helps new prospects learn who you are, build a relationship with you, understand your product and service, buy your product and service, and become loyal, repeat customers who refer other people to you. This is huge. I mean, it is just game-changing for your business when you figure all these components out. And the other beautiful thing about funnels is that you can watch the steps of the funnel and see where things are starting to not work. This is really crucial. You can look at data. It is a measurable system, so you can see where the clogs are in your system and start to assess and troubleshoot where those clogs are so that you can open that funnel back up and get those leads flowing into your business so that they easily convert to customers. Now, if you're interested in knowing what that lead funnel and a full sales machine, which includes leads, which includes refining your offer, which includes having a genuine, effective sales conversation, and that all powerful follow-up would look like for your business, check out the link in the show notes for my mini training. It's called Trade Endless Exhaustion for Effortless Client Enrollments. It's all about creating an aligned to you lead generation and sales system for your unique and one-of-a-kind business. Now, I hope you enjoyed today's episode and could take away at least a nugget of new thoughts or a new perspective or some fresh ideas for your business. I am wishing you so much business success. Thank you so much for being here, my friends. I hope you have a wonderful week. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Now, before you go, if this episode resonates with you, I would absolutely love it if you would follow the podcast and leave a review so we can reach more entrepreneurs just like you who are eager to build a thriving coaching business that lights up their soul, gives them time freedom, and brings them financial abundance without feeling all that resistance and yuck when it comes to lead generation and sales. And if you're interested in knowing more how you can make lead generation and sales easier inside your business, check out my free mini course. It's called From Endless Exhaustion to Effortless Enrollments. You'll find the link to that mini course in the episode notes. And if you'd like to get to know me better, see what's going on in my life, hop on over to Instagram.com and follow me at Jessie Q Sales Coaching. Be sure to say hi to me there and let me know you found my podcast. I'd love to hear from you. Have a great week, my friends. Just know I'm cheering you on to your biggest imaginable business success.